Razer Blade 15, world's smallest 15.6 inches gaming laptop, 144Hz Full HD thin bezel, 8th General Intel Core i7-8750H 6-core, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070 Max-Q, 16GB RAM, 2TB SSD, Windows 10, CNC aluminum. Brief: a beautiful, capable gaming laptop great for all tasks. Our verdict: even during normal, non-gaming use with the fans off, this laptop runs for more than 7 hours and 30 minutes before it runs out of juice. Plus, the keyboard and 1080p display stay cool and never get too hot to work with. If you're thinking of buying a gaming laptop instead of a desktop system, you'll likely get even more battery life, but it'll cost significantly more than this laptop's price tag, and you'll probably have to deal with a gaming system that costs 3 times as much. The new Razer Blade Pro is clearly a step up from the previous model in several key areas: design, more powerful internals, and include a 3K screen instead of a full HD resolution. However, the price of the Razer Blade Pro is still more than double the Dell Inspiron 15 Gaming, which can be found for $100 less. When you take into consideration that the Razer Blade Pro can be purchased for less than half the price of the Dell Inspiron 15 Gaming and use the same screen, then this proposition becomes even more appealing. We like the Razer Blade Pro is stunning. It's a thing of beauty, and it's not just because of its size. There's so much more happening and so much more that you'll be impressed with how this laptop can continue to do just what you want it to do, even with multiple tabs open in a web browser. That's the best thing about the Razer Blade Pro, as there's nothing more powerful, versatile and well-rounded than this machine. From the cutting-edge USB-C port to the latest and greatest version of Windows, the Razer Blade Pro is unmatched in what it offers, and each of those things counts for a lot of power. Plus, even if you don't use it in a room where you're not running a game, the sound quality and fairly loud tonal quality will have you reaching for the Razer Blade Pro in the form of the impressive Razer Blade. We disliked while the Razer Blade Pro is easily one of the most gorgeous gaming laptops I've ever seen, it's not without its faults. There are some issues with the battery, namely the fact that the laptop is so big and heavy. This means it's more comfortable to rest the laptop in your lap than on a stand, which is a shame, and the large footprint means it's even more difficult to bring the laptop screen away from your legs. The power cord is great for portable use, but it would have been nice to have a microSD card slot, as you can't take microSD cards out of the laptop's 128GB of storage. The keyboard on the Blade Pro is also a little bit dodgy, and understandably so. It's the same problem we had with the Blade Pro, and it just made the laptop a little bit thicker and heavier.